What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm here with the Oval Review Recap. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Everybody like, comment, share, all that good stuff. So the show picked up where it left off last week with Kyle and Gene, you know, right there at the private elevator for the staff and faculty members only. And, you know, long story short, man, like this episode, like, man, Kyle, you know, Gene, she acting as if she just seen a dead body, head chopped off and all that, like she's supposed to. And he basically tell her, like, you ain't see nothing. Remember, you signed the NDA, and this is the Oval, the White House, and whoop-de-whoop-whoop. And I'm just like, yeah. He working, you know what I'm saying, being, you know, whatever the position is, the president right-hand man or whatever. Like, he working it. So, you know, he basically tells Gene, like, look, you know, this is, you know, top secret, and I'm supposed to be telling you this, but this lady in this card is a Russian spy, and she was here trying to kill the president, and, you know, we did what we had to do. And so your job is to go into the president's suite and clean up the red wine off the floor. And so, you know, Kyle, Gene went where she went to the suite. Kyle went and loaded that dead body up in the Audi truck, and, you know, he getting ready to ride off. So anyways, Gene cleaning up, and, you know, Kyle was telling her, like, look, you got to get a control or whatever of your emotions. Like, you can't just be, you know, crying all willy-nilly because people watching, you know what I mean? And so she in the room, she cleaning, and she kind of sobbing or whatever. Then this older white maid, she comes in, do you need any help? And I'm just like, Tyler, come on now, this old white. Now, I mean, I ain't never been to the White House inside. I ain't never did none of that. It ain't on my bucket list or to-do list. I don't care to go there, but I don't think they employing people that age. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to be, you know, ageism and all that good stuff. That woman just seemed a little bit too old and slow to be working at the White House. And so Gene pretty much gave her attitude and, you know, let her know that she got this and whoop. And the old lady had done left. And then Victoria, you know, she came home pissed off. Bitch. You know, y'all know, excuse my French, but y'all know she, you know, and, you know, she was referring to her mom. And so she seen Gene in there, ask her what she doing, and you know, part of me wanted Gene to be like, man, I'm doing, you know, don't you see what I'm doing? Clean up, you know what I'm saying? Like, look with your eyes, not, you know, not with your ears. And so she tells Gene to just get out and leave, and Gene tries to grab the wine glass, and she said, leave it. So, you know, Victoria, she in the room, she pissed off and whoop, and, you know, it kind of pissed me off that she went in the bathroom and popped a pill. Like, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I get it, it's a TV show, and, you know, but the first lady pill popping, like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know how I feel about that. So then she come back in the room. She see the wine glass, and she already know what it is. She see the lipstick, and she haul ass to, you know what I'm saying, the president's office, and he, you know, he done seen his favorite mistress of all time. Like, he done, you know, his puppy just got ran over. Like, he's sad as it can be, and she just bust up in there, and, you know, she trying to talk some sense into him. And, you know, to me, this was the first scene where Victoria was really trying to let him know, like, look, I don't care, you know, if you see her or whatever the case is, but we got some snitches up in here to where my mama know everything that's going on, so you got to be more careful. And so that's what she was saying in my eyes. But he wasn't, like I say, he just lost a puppy, and he's sad, and you know how it is when you lose your favorite dog. So he's screaming and hollering, telling her she don't leave, that they're going to have a big effing problem, and whoop-de-whoop. And I'm just like, man, the one time. So anywho, the Donald, you know, comes in because he was asked to come in, and so the president pretty much gives him the rundown on what happened. But I was just like, just tell him, like, he beating around the bush and making Donald guess, and Donald don't seem like he the smartest, you know, and I just wasn't here for it. So, but you know, that's just me. That's just Al now. That's just me. So he calls Kyle and asks Kyle where he at, and Kyle was like, I'm 20 minutes away, and get your butt here. The man said he was on his way. And that's what what killed me with Donald. Like, bro, y'all work at the White House. Unless you just gonna tell the man to put the gas pedal to the floor and get here in the next 3 to 4 minutes. Like, he saved 20 minutes out. He didn't handle the situation. And so the president, want to know details and whoop de whoop. And, when Kyle arrived, Kyle pretty much say, look, watch the news tonight. End of story. So, that's pretty much they scene. So, moving on, Lily had them bossed up this episode, but I was pissed off that she ain't bossed up at the Donald like this. You feel what I'm saying? So she, upstairs waiting for Victoria to come, and the little pervert Jason, that little nigga naked, looking at Lily. And she just, she fed up. She done found out her husband gay. So she was like, I ain't letting nothing slide today. You finna get it. So she busts up in his room, the little nigga naked. He tried to hide his pee-wee with the with the pillars. And she was just like, you need to be ashamed of yourself. That little thing, and you out here trying to whoop the whoop. I ain't let and look. She went off on him. And she told him if he do it again, they gonna have a problem. Then Victoria shows upstairs and she go off on Victoria, call her a B word, and whoop de whoop. And Victoria was like, you gonna stand up for yourself. Like, it just, she gave Victoria the attitude she need to give to Donald. You feel what I'm saying? And she leaves, the Donald coming upstairs and he trying to stop her, and she was like, man, that B getting on my, like, Lily, come on now. Like, you just found your husband gay. The least of your concern should be that B. Like, point blank period. So, that's that. So, moving on, this episode, like I say, Sam, he got Richard and Barry and Nancy out of jail, etc., etc. And so, he takes them home and he pretty much tells them, like, everything is under control, but you need to get your son under control. So, Joe did the neighbor, she asking, she want the tea. It's obvious she want the tea. She comes over, she said, I was the one that called Sam, etc., etc. So she wants the tea. So anywho, Barry was like, I need to use the truck. They got my car. He going to, he want to go to Kareem's shop because he really want to find out about this money and this knife, because he really is dumbfounded and starstruck that the knife and the money was even, in his room. Like, he don't know how it got there, etc., etc. So him, he want to go to the pharmacy to talk to Sherry to see if it possibly is it, Kareem's, because, he heard that he a drug dealer, etc., etc. And so Richard was like, you can go, but I'm going to. So moving on, Sherry and Kareem, I don't really know how I feel about this. He eating that Kuda cat while she's serving medicine across the counter. He doing everything he can to getting them draws, and he pops up from eating the Kuda, wiping his mouth off, and I'm just like, bro, come on, Tyler. Like, this ain't cute. Like, I get what you're doing, but come on, man, this ain't even cute. The old lady coming to pick up a medicine and he giving away for free, just wiping all the juices away from his mouth, etc., etc. And so after she leaves, he trying to talk into it and, whoop de whoop. And she was just like, I shouldn't have done it. I'm mad at Barry. And he was like, don't say his name, etc., etc. And then what really ticked me off, because I'm going to sum up this scene, what really ticked me off was the simple fact that later in the episode, she made it a point to tell this man the reason she don't want to have sex with him. And it just threw me for a loop, because I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I do know that if you in a relationship or a complicated situation, you just don't do what she did. She was like, I don't really want to have sex with you, because you're the best I ever had. You do things to me. And when I be with Barry, I be thinking about you. And I'm saying to myself, you tell it like you claiming you want to be with Barry, but you're claiming that this man's sex so good that you like, it threw me off. So he shut the store down and, he started humping, he got in them guts. And so Barry and Richard on their way to the store, and Barry pull up and, he gets out the car. He see Kareem going to town. Like, they ain't even have the decency to going back, cut the, I don't know, cover the window. Like, I don't know. So he just drive right in there and, next week he gonna get out and be whipping ass. Now, see, my only thing, Sharon, whatever her name is, she need her behind beat, because like that ain't just, that's not what you do. You know, you like, come on, if you and Barry gonna be you and Barry, like, you can't be opening your legs for your ex and doing favors for him and letting him eat the cooler just cause Barry done got on your nerve. Like, it was just too much. And then Barry gonna get out the car and beat up Kareem. Like, look, man, let me tell you something, man. I done heard and seen, and family members done been through some situations, man. Hey, Barry need to get out there. Hey, if you gonna catch a charge, man. He need to get out the car next week and whoop both of their ass. I don't care what y'all say. But anyways, man, that's all I got for y'all. The episode. It's all fun and games. But y'all let me know if I missed something in the comment section below. Let me know what y'all thought of the episode. And I'll holler at y'all good folks later, man. Peace. We out.